The Premier has been slammed over his reaction to the latest Banksia Hill riot and comments he made about the detainees. Community groups are now accusing the government of racism. It's as the major crime squad was called in to investigate the 47 young rioters.
The images of armed police moving in on children condemned internationally, with community groups today saying enough is enough.
Their lives are being systematically and deliberately ruined by the West Australian Premier and the government.
The latest riot at WA's only juvenile justice centre described yesterday as a form of terrorism by the Premier. But advocates for the young detainees say he needs to look in the mirror.
They can't take it anymore. They're being locked up for 20 hours a day. 20 hours a day, day after day, week after week.
We know that it's racist. We know that he attacks these children because their families have no political influence. And because of this terror, they have no prospect of ever taking their place as contributing members of society.
The Premier's continued to point the finger on difficult Banksia Hill detainees, in stark contrast to comments he made in Parliament as opposition leader less than a decade ago, when he acknowledged placing youth with fetal alcohol syndrome in detention may not work.
Pointing the finger at the young people doesn't change the safety of the centre. It doesn't change the behaviour and it doesn't help our members be safe at work.
I'm angry. We need to move on. We need to get some quick reactions to this.
Advocates who stand ready to support the young inmates now urging the government to let them into the troubled facility so both children and Banksia Hill staff are safe, as the major crime squad helps investigate the 47 detainees involved in this latest riot.
These children, they will eventually come out of the system. That's the reality. Do we want these children to come out worse off, or do we want them to come out and thrive in our community?
Cindy Lavrenchik for 10 News First.